And welcome to the first game of round 3 for the Summer Series 20 as we have Hutt Valley High taking on Onslow. My name is Liam Collins. I will be commentating for a little bit just until fellow commentator Hamish Bone gets here, and we'll be able to bring the house down with his fantastic commentary. Look, we're looking for at a pretty awesome game today with both teams struggling a little bit in terms of their performances, but we're there. We're pretty much here, and we're ready to kickstart this game as referee Amy Joe is almost ready to tip off this one. Referees tonight, Amy Joe and Jake Young to the stand as Onslow makes the tip here. Four's got it again. I don't seem to have a score sheet, which doesn't help as Misko's begging for 13, who I couldn't identify as well. Look, I'll be honest with you, I don't know any of these players apart from Tice, who now has the ball as he passes it to the left flank, and just a misread of communication there, and he doesn't seem to be able to get that one sorted. And he takes up the ball. Look, if anyone down there can actually hear me and get me a photo of the score sheet, that would be fantastic, just so I can see the numbers of the players. It's kind of the one thing is number 20 just takes a bit of a bump to the head, and he's not in a good way. He's just holding that left eye, almost like an elbow. Elbow's been clutched into it again. If anyone can hear me and could take me a photo of the score sheet down on the score bench, that'd be fantastic. Onslow the ball and passes it out. A little bit of a crossover. Still at the top of the key. They've got 17 seconds to work with, so long time, and that will be first foul of the game. Again, I would tell you who the foul was on and who got fouled, but I don't have that information as of current. As we go up for the first shot. L just rims out. Second shot. But we still haven't seen a point yet. We're almost a minute in as Onslow get an offensive rebound. That was looking nice in the stats. Stats big three. Just short. He's not happy with that one. Yeah, we're a minute into this game, and yet we're still just seeing some big plays. We've had opportunities already, but just didn't seem to come up as Tice has the ball. It's Turner. A great cricketer, actually played against him. My brother also ended up playing against him in the earlier days of my cricketing life. When I played for the Newlands College First 11, decided it wasn't the right sport for me after about 7 or 8 years, and pretty sure my parents were very disappointed in me. But that's beside the point. As Onslow deep three sinks down. That will be the first points of the game after a minute and a half, and Onslow will be up by 3. Number 8 has the ball. He normally comes off the bench, but in this case today, the coach has promoted him to starter, whether that's because they don't have enough players or actually they do have enough players. There's about 6 of them on that bench. As number 12 takes a heave and just comes up short. Another rebound for 13. So that offensive and the defensive. I've seen these kids play in the Tower Social League run by Coach Duncan, actually. Beautiful man. He runs a league, and pretty much it's a social league, but I've never seen so many people unsportsmanlike and disqualified from that league. It's rough, it's physical, and it's really a show-stopping event as Onslow take the lead 5-0. It seems to be it runs later in the year. It does the job, but a lot of these Onslow kids play in it just to get some more basketball time. Did that go in? I don't even know. That looked like it went in, but the ropes of the net is not in place. As we got Onslow taking it up again. Looking a little pass inside. Big men there. Out wide. Looks like there's a bit of a zone going on, I think. I honestly couldn't tell you. Block there. It just took the side of his hip out, so that will be a blocking foul. Good call there from Jake Young as we see Jacob Eliasson into the game as a referee. A bit late, he was picking up a driver of a Range Rover that had lost a wheel on a motorway. So, good Samaritan, great guy, really does the job. And big block there, but Onslow get the ball back and they'll try and toss it up. No call there. He's not happy with himself. It's 3 minutes into the game, 7 left. Onslow is still up 5-0. Brings it wide to the right-hand side. Oh, cut-in ball. And a block there. Gets absolutely clobbered, but no call from the officials. As Onslow now on the fast break and pass it to the wing. And looks like shot clock will sound an error. And Onslow a bit disgruntled there. Number 8, he just flicks it off his wrist and a big Euro step and seems to do the job. Inside ball again on that right hand. Big block, another big block. Is now Hutt Valley are on the counter attack. They'll just set up a play here. Left hand wing to Tice. Tice will jump up a 3 and will just hit the left hand side of the ring there. And as there's been a topic of conversation multiple times, that rim, both of them are just slightly bent, about by a 3 or 4 degree angle. The one to my left or your left as well, is not as bad as the one on the right. They all seem to just be a bit bent there, and we've come to the conclusion that it's because of the dunking abilities of some of the boys in this league. So foul there from Onslow. Also, our scoreboard doesn't seem to be working. We seem to have broken that. I don't know how we managed to do that. Just, the thing's actually older than me. It was born before I was by about 10 years. So, 31 years onward, it just does need a good replacement. We do like our EMA systems that we use actually at the ASB Sports Centre for the season showdown last year. The touchscreen ones. Looks like coach is looking for a timeout. Still 5-2 to Onslow. This ball's brought up and hands all over him, but can't finish that layup. And Tice gets that rebound and he'll take that up the court. And the shot clock inside's not working, so we actually had to improvise and create a big block there. It's not happy and will be on the ground. No, it'll be 2 shots to Hutt Valley. We ended up bringing in a few technical skills and abilities just to get a scoreboard working up on the big screen there. You might be able to just see on the corner of your screen on the left hand side as the first shot makes. So 1 from 2, 1 still to come. And that will connect straight up to the scoreboard actually that you're seeing on your screen. So a fancy little piece of software, but unfortunately, we shouldn't be having to use that as Onslow managed to bring it back up. Big shot, another 3, and that's in. Gosh, their shooting abilities fantastic, this Onslow team. And actually, coming into the commentary position today, I'd like to welcome Hamish Bone. Hamish, how are you going?
Yeah, I'm excellent. Sorry I'm late. Look, Ashley was a bit late, and Dylan's wheel fell off. So
yeah, we were actually just discussing that on the
yeah, here we are.
Stream.
So who's playing?
That's a great starting question, Hamish. You know what else would be a good question? Something that users send into 027 Damn Elf, which is just appearing on the screen now. Send us your suggestions. As Onslow are actually taking on Hutt Valley. Hutt Valley are in the black.
Hutt Valley High. Yep.
Hamish, there was one thing that we wanted to discuss thoroughly, is why you weren't here last week.
Last week I spent about 3 days excreting a watery brown fluid, and it was just the worst experience. So I couldn't make the basketball in fear of doing it next to Liam here, which would have been quite embarrassing.
Yeah, look, and Millie Mackey, she couldn't be here today, regular commentator of the Summer Series, and the reason why she probably couldn't is because it was her birthday, and she was at 660 Saturday yesterday.
She was at 660, looked like she had a cracking night, hit the town after as well, probably got a bit sozzled, but that's what it's all about, isn't it?
Yeah, but what disappoints me is actually the dedication from her. She clearly is struggling with that one. She should have been here. She
should, because she's actually the only person who knows anything about what's going on. And I don't know how many points this throw is going to be, and I'm still invited back here.
Yeah, look, Hamish, it's more for the amount of people that we do have rather than we don't.
Yeah.
obviously our sideline correspondent Dylan is back in the building. He's I'd love to say he's got a haircut, but he doesn't. And obviously our other sideline commentator Ryan is not here at the moment, but I think we might be crossing over to him later today. From
I would love that. Look, it sounds like he's spent the last 7 days being intoxicated, and that's what Dunedin's all about. You know, you go down there for that experience.
Is he in Dunedin?
Well, he's called me about 5 times, and all of those times he's been pissed.
Yeah, he did call me at 2 in the morning the other morning and stop my sleeping app thing, which is a bit dumb. But
yeah,
and it woke me up, and I felt like absolute trash. So,
we do miss him on the team. Oh, 3-point shot missed.
That was excellent commentary from Hamish.
Yeah,
again, if anyone is listening, I'd love them to go and take a photo of the score sheet for me, or just send it to me over Messenger. Oh, awesome! Look, seems to be done.
Look, actually, we've got a senior tactician in today. Her name's Ashley Horton, and we'd just like to bring her in for a few words on what we can expect in today's game.
Well, clearly her microphone isn't working because I can't actually hear her, Hamish. We'll cross over hopefully to her later on.
Yeah, she obviously didn't turn it on.
That's all right. Well, a bit of technical difficulties. We'll get that sorted. As we've now we seem to have a team sheet, Hamish. So you might want to.
Oh, do you want me to read the names out?
No.
Okay.
I'll send it to you so you can forward it to you, so you can also read the names and know exactly who's playing. As EJ Reed, this name I do know.
What I do want to get is a few more texts about Minnie from Hiratonga in the 027 jam out.
We don't want to do that. We do have her later on today at 3 o'clock, I believe.
I'll be there.
As Tyson checks back into the game in place of Solomon.
Okay, what's ONS?
That's Onslow.
Oh yes, you're right. Okay, I'm with you now.
So can't convert the first free throw, can Josh Crawley?
No.
See, it feels a bit better with
Oh, it's Jake.
Yeah.
He's an umpire.
Yeah, he is a referee. We've already touched on the officials today, actually.
Okay.
But yeah, you're right. It is Jake Young. Obviously, not the youngest official that we actually have on the summer series, but his last name does reflect that.
Yeah, I think I am the youngest official on the team.
Looks like a bonus 2 here, I think.
Yeah, look, and I can just see Area 5.
Area 5. What about
Area 5 has just
Hamish?
been. There is a free throw from Area 5. That's not right, is it?
No, it's not. It's a free throw from the free throw line as
yeah, that would make
number
sense.
15, whose name again escapes me.
Yep.
That would actually be Sean McAndrews. Spelled like scene, which, you know. Oh, Hamish, look at that. You've got a score sheet in front of you as well.
Sean McAndrews. He has not converted it. There we go. It's number 5.
Right.
Yeah.
He converts that one.
Well done.
That's awesome.
It's 9-4 Onslow.
You know, Hamish, I tell you what, we did miss you last week. The commentary was actually of good quality.
Well, yeah, no, I definitely see where you went wrong there. You know, bringing people in that actually know stuff about basketball seems a poor decision to me. I think you're much better off having me in here who talks a load of rubbish.
Yeah, no, sometimes it's good to have a bit of comedic relief. Obviously, you know, it helps settle the mood, and it really does take a shot as EJ Reed takes a big 3 and cleaned up there by, again, Sean McAndrews, spelt like scene.
Sean Scene McAndrews.
Oh, big block there by Crawley. God, that was a monster.
Yeah, look, that was pretty impressive.
Hey, look,
you don't see that every day, do you?
Crawley again off the right hand, just flicks it out of his.
That was a layup, wasn't it?
Yeah, we'll give that a layup. But I want to talk about number 6, whose name is Lachlan Connell. He's got a mullet.
He does, and I don't actually think it's very good. But I reckon what he needs to do is go to a new barbershop, because that is.
No, I disagree with you immensely. I quite like the mullet.
I think mullets were good back in decades ago.
So are you thinking that the mullet should not exist?
Yeah, it's probably affecting his game negatively too, because it looks like it's going to get in the way in that. Look, oh gosh, when you see it up close as well.
Oh, another 2 points there for Hutt Valley High, as the score on the actual scoreboard reads 199-89, but we're looking at 8-13.
Yeah, I reckon we should get that fixed.
Look, we've put a request in as a jump ball, number 21, just Alexander Connell can just hold on to it and pass it off, and Give it to Sean, or spelled
Sean
like Scene.
McConnell.
It's like remember Little
McAndrews.
Sean, Little Scene.
Yeah.
I never knew which one it was.
No, Sean McAndrew.
That's the one.
He's going to be player of the match, isn't he?
You reckon?
I'm calling it in the first quarter.
You don't even know. You haven't been here for half the game. You're already calling a man of the match, which is quite exciting for me.
I am. I'm calling the man of the match already. Sure. Oh. There you go. There's another 2.
Another 2 points.
Yeah, there you go.
Look, this is starting to excite me. This match. It really gets me going.
Yeah. Look, it's a bit closer now. How many seconds? Oh, yeah.
About 40 seconds. You can see, actually, Hamish, we've developed something on the left-hand side. We're just telling the viewers.
Oh, wow.
There's number 10, Tice Turner.
That's a really cool graphic on the screen.
Yeah, it is quite good. It's a bit slow, obviously, because it's connected to the internet, but it does the job. It took me about 4 hours to make that work.
Yep, and it just looks like 4 hours of good work.
It does. It's number 15, Sean McAndrew, spelled like Scene, and it just flick it off.
See, that's why I'm calling him the man of the match, because he's going to do that all morning.
You mean miss? There's Tice Turner. Big 3 for Tice.
Wow.
7 seconds. This will be the last play of the game.
Yeah, there's 4 points on the board.
As Alexander O'Connell just takes this ball up. A bit of hand contact there from number 5, and they'll try and get the shot away. It's number 10. And he'll get 1.
Nice.
That's in. What a shot.
And he's doing
there.
that some sort of gang sign there at the end there.
No, I think he was indicating that he wants the basket as well as number 10, Matthew Dawson. Hey, Stella. No, you're all right, Stella. You've been a great asset to the team.
Yeah.
Look, Matthew Dawson just absolutely take that. And did he sink that one? I'm not too sure. As that's us here. And what we'll do, Hamish Bone, is we'll go to the break and we'll be right back. And we're back live here as Onslow are just ahead 17-15 in the second quarter. And I'll tell you what we did forget to do. We forgot to turn on the music for quarter time. Something that I'm sure Ashley can actually remotely do, but we'll have to sort that one out.
Absolutely.
We've been looking at the team lineups, and it seems like we've got quite a few good players on these sides. It's just about converting and capitalising. What do you think, Hamish?
Yeah, absolutely. Like, we need a few more conversion tries executed, and that'll hopefully make for a much better and enjoyable game. I'm thinking Scene McAndrews is going to be another star of the quarter.
You mean Sean spelt Scene?
Yes, Sean
like
spelt Scene.
As brings the ball up again. Tice Turner, one of my favourite players. A big 3 from the corner, and just can't seem for that to go, and that'll be white ball.
White ball.
Now, Hamish, we did talk about something very important earlier on. It's actually about one of our favourite products, Skinny Fizz.
Skinny Fizz.
I'm going to tell you something right now, Hamish.
Yep.
If the viewers check the bottom of their screen, they'll actually find a code for 20% off Skinny Fizz.
Wow, it's already such a great affordable price. And to knock 20% off that just seems like you're giving it away.
we don't want to be giving it away, you know. But I mean, I think it's actually 25. I think we've actually got that one wrong.
Oh, okay, 25% off your skinny fizz, folks.
Which is impressive as Hutt Valley just
Yeah, you know, on a freezing cold morning like this, there's nothing more than screw having a nice warm cup of coffee to help your morning out. I want a freezing cold skinny fizz.
I agree. As Onslow managed to keep the ball in, seemed to have 15 seconds on the shot clock.
Sean McAndrews was after it, but he's.
No, that was Finlay Cross actually.
Oh, well, I think every white player has seen McAndrews, so I'm going to go with that.
I agree with that. But again, big shot from Crawley. Just get that in. Onslow taking that ball back and look, it's very hard to determine. Is a foul on this play.
That was it. That was a bit naughty from Sean McAndrews there.
Way, but look, the score's currently 17-15. It's looking quite good. It
is a close encounter between these two sides.
I agree.
Absolutely. Number 4 from Hutt Valley High, he's not the biggest fella you see in the basketball game. Does that sort of affect how he kind of, throws the ball and
that is actually a reasonable question for someone who doesn't know basketball. His name's actually Gregor Besser. And
has he actually started high school yet? Or?
Yeah, no,
okay.
I believe he has. Well, he's playing for Hutt Valley as he actually brings up the ball. But
here he goes.
It doesn't, because being shorter in a high school area actually can help you out. As number 11 just splashes that one, and Ben, we'll just call him Ben because
Ben.
I'm not 100% certain on the last name. I can't actually read it. But it's okay to be short in high school basketball. I'd say he wouldn't do too well in international or the NBA.
The NBA.
The average size there is 6'4",
you
6'5".
won't see him playing for
the
Milwaukee 76ers.
Yeah, that's close enough. For I'll take that as
the Boston Celtics.
Takes it back up to Crawley and he'll. That one will just be short.
I want to see this little number 4 go for a 3. Yeah, I'll tell you what.
Yeah, but you see what I mean? Without defense on him, players can shoot from anywhere.
When he's surrounded by...
When they cross, and he'll get hammered in the air and go to the line for 2.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, just remember you can text us. You can text us on
027.
on 027 Damn Elf. That's DAMN Elf. It's a very highly...
If there's anyone that wants to go for a cup of coffee with me, there's a separate number, 0204 147 3599. I look forward to seeing you there. I'll buy the coffee.
Yeah, look, I'll be honest with you. I don't think anyone's going to want to come for coffee with you, Hamish Bone, but I'll tell you what they might want to do. They might want to crack open a skinny fizz with you.
And with 20% off that is an affordable date now.
Jeez, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Why would you not?
This is a free throw. Number 13, Sean McAndrews.
No, it's actually Finlay Cross.
It's Finlay Cross. Sorry, Finlay. You deserve more credit than that.
I just don't get it how you can be so poor with these names.
I know. I should know this team sheet like at the back of my hand, and I don't.
Bessa takes
and that's what happens when you arrive mid-quarter.
Yeah, no, but you had an easy reason. It's because Ashley was late.
Yeah, Ashley, she's consistently late.
Well, she did pick. Yeah, at least she didn't lose her wheel of her car.
Yeah.
So
our senior tactician this morning, unfortunately, his wheel fell off his car.
Yeah, actually, let's cross from now and just check out what the car situation is looking like as Onslow just lay this one.
Yeah.
Down to you, Dylan. Can you hear me, bud?
I can, mate. Hey, look. So really, what happened was I was motoring on my way to pick up our lovely commentator, Mr. Hamish Bone, and as I was driving down the motorway, I noticed a very weird feeling in the front in the front of my car, and I went, well, I should probably pull over sometime soon. But unfortunately, I was on the motorway, so I couldn't. So I was going to pull off at the next exit, and in the fast lane on the motorway, I found that my entire wheel, the tyre and the mag, came off my car, and I was sliding down the motorway on my brake rotor. And so that was quite fun. And anyway, we managed to find the wheel up in a tree and get it back on the car by removing a wheel nut from each of the other wheels, and drove here so I could get here for my SS Sundays.
What a disaster.
So, Dylan, just if you can hear me, because we're having some problems, I can't actually hear you, but if it was about your wheel, which I believe was rolled up into a tree, I think that was the story that I heard. How far away was they say it falls close to the tree or something like that. How far away was the wheel from the actual breakdown of the car?
What you'll find is, when the wheel came off the car went in a very similar direction to the wheel, and it was probably maybe, 10 to 20 metres behind us up in a tree. I tell you what, I was kind of wetting myself, however, when we were shaking the wheel out of the tree, and a lovely police lady pulls up behind me to see what's going on.
A policewoman?
A policewoman, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, thanks. And what are your thoughts on the game real quick, Dylan?
Look, I have not been paying any attention. I've been sitting here having half an anxiety attack about the fact that I nearly died. But it looks like that was just nothing but net over there, some balls going in hoops, and yeah.
Just to make a point here, it's only scary when the policewoman is coming behind you when you don't have a WAF or registration.
No, we're
just
not
that
saying that that's exactly what happened.
Okay.
Obviously, we want to promote safe road usage. But,
Absolutely.
The main thing is he does have a skinny fizz in hand, and that's what I like to
Yeah,
see.
actually, I've heard that if you do say, look, I don't have a WAF, but I do have a skinny fizz, and I could possibly lend you a can, they do let you off with a warning and a 28-day good behaviour bond.
Yeah, no, that's what I like to hear. Or, sometimes they give you a provisional in 30 days.
Yep.
And if you bring us a box of skinny fizz, we're good to go.
Yep.
As looks like Hutt Valley just can't hold on to that one, and Onslow will get that ball back.
Yeah, it looks like Sean Sean McAnder is there with the ball.
You're onto something, Hamish. Yeah, look, I don't know who Skinny Fizz it is, but we'll take it as number 4. Number 4, Brock Rankin Pierce will take that ball.
Yeah, go on, Brock.
Rocker performance.
So the ball's gone out of play. What happens then?
Well, the team that last touched it will get it back, Hamish.
Okay. Amy with the ball. Amy
with the ball.
I've never spoken to her, but she's my favourite official.
Passes that one off to not Tyrone. That's from the other team, actually. It's Jacob. Just Jacob. I don't actually have a last name. Okay. We'll need to get that sorted out.
Yeah, Jacob.
So, number 7, big plays last week. Pass it.
Where's little number 4 gone?
He's probably off the court.
Oh, okay.
Sub Brock. Yes, no. As he finds himself in trouble, Brock Rankin Pierce.
He didn't touch it. He was a bit of
Hutt Valley ball. But 26-21. This game is probably one of the closer games you've seen in the Summer Series 20 so far.
It is. Well, the one I was commentating last was a whitewash victory to.
Would you say it was an absolute blowout?
It was. Yep. To Hirotonga from memory.
Yeah, tends to happen, but it is what it is.
Well,
Big block there.
The Newlands girls later on, they'll be looking for their first win, won't they?
Yeah, no, we did get a question texted into 027 Damelf asking when is Newlands playing, and I'll tell everyone the same thing. Go check the website, summerseries.nz. It's the home of all information. Is with a jump ball.
Yeah, and plus, if you visit his site, then the ad revenue goes up.
That is not what I'm saying at all. Just turn off your ad blockers, mainly to support local communities. The money does go back into local basketball, which is pretty awesome.
Back into the competition.
Yes, and we'll be able to provide you more things like more basketball coverage is number 15, Sean McAndrew.
Sean McAndrews
Slices that one in. Tice Turner. I hope that's his last name. I wasn't too sure. Passes it to EJ Reed. Off to number 6.
Jacob.
Again has a big mullet and just manages to flick that one off the wrist, and that will go in and kind of bring the lead back to only 5.
Yeah, there you go. Onslow still with a pretty good advantage. 5 points.
Looks like our clock's still running. It needs to turn off. I'm gonna go down there and fire them all shortly as the ball comes back in. Yeah, it's not a rain clock.
Mr. Mullet. Oh, Mr. Mullet's got it, but his hair's in the way, so he can't shoot. See, I'm telling you, it's a problem.
See, I'll tell you, Hamish's Tice manages to flick that one in. Is if we could use their proper names, that would be best, because then the audience will know exactly who we're talking about.
Oh, okay. It's a good concept.
Yeah, it's a concept. I'll tell you, it's gone through many years of commentary. It's one of the tropes of commentating is getting their names right. As Turner gains that rebound. Looks like there's only. Yeah, no, the scoreboard's still wrong, and we have to use the one on the left-hand side. You probably see it on your screen. It's big 3 launch by Turner again, and he's on fire.
He obviously had his skinny fizz this morning, didn't he? He had his can and he finished it.
Yeah, look, Skinny Fizz again. You can come and have a look at the Skinny Fizz, which comes in 3 flavours, and will be out and about and around the stadium.
Raspberry, lime, and lemon. My advice: go for the raspberry.
Yeah, no, the raspberry has been popular. We had to get more stocked in. His hand's gone down, and referee Amy Jo just calls that one.
Yeah, a bit of a foul there on Area 5.
Yeah, no, you got that one right. That is Area 5, Hamish.
Yeah,
I'm actually pretty impressed.
Well,
you know who will be very proud of you for that? Mr. Hamish Dale.
Oh, Hamish Dale, and I hope he's listening, and he definitely isn't because he's a teacher now. But
yeah, he's too busy marking some 5 times 2s or
which he can probably barely do himself. So yeah. No, we love Hamish Dale. He's my favourite person.
Hey, another question has come in just asking who's coaching Onslow.
Some dude with a cap on, and he's got some nice glasses and a fairly decent beard. I could go and find his name, but I should.
Well, I don't actually know his name, but I'll tell you what, I've seen him before. I just don't know who he is. It's Turner, just another round the world layup, and he's racking up all the points. I'd like to know how many points he's on.
So would I. And look, we may
that takes Hutt Valley to the lead. They're 30-20.
Oh, there we go. This is a very close game, and this is good stuff, isn't it?
It is great stuff. Again, that question I do not know the answer to because, I have asked them to write down their coaches' names. Oh, there we go. The coach's name's Kevin Martin, thanks to former coach Tom Grice texting in there.
Kevin,
who's actually decided he wants to fly all the way off to Tawa College and coach those boys. So. I know,
nice.
Yeah. But good on him, I mean, someone's got to do it, and he's taken up the responsibility, which is.
Yeah.
Also said he assisted him 2 years ago. That's a fun fact for you.
There you go.
So Kevin,
the more you know. Kevin.
Kevo, he's like I'd love to say he's the third Jonas brother. Kevin Jonas.
He doesn't really look like a Jonas brother.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't look. He doesn't look like a Jonas brother. Hutt Valley get that ball back again, and
here we go. Oh, it's Mr. Mullet,
also known as by his real name, Hamish.
Oh, yep, sorry.
No, that's all right, buddy. As we pass Turner, flick this one off and get an off arm, and Hutt Valley gain possession, but just throw it away just over halfway, and that'll be Onslow ball.
Jake Young, just signalling that. Yeah.
We've got about a minute 30 left in the first quarter here. Oh, sorry, second quarter.
Yeah, I was going to call you up on that.
We're also being judged on our Skinny Fizz commentary by Mr. Tom Grice.
Look, the Skinny Fizz is excellent. I've got a can here of lemon flavoured Skinny Fizz, and I'm already halfway through it.
Well, when did you start it?
Mid first quarter, so I've gone through that fairly quickly, given that I have to talk all the time too.
Yeah. Look, you almost might need to get another one, mate.
Yeah, I'm thinking I may have to invest in a few boxes at home because it's become quite popular.
Yeah, and what code should you use for that, Hamish, to get that 25% discount?
It is SS2020, and you're going to get 25% off, isn't it?
I believe it's 25.
Okay.
I'll have to double check that, but that's a big discount as we were talking about.
Basically, just buy some and then use it to shower in because it's that good.
As we've got 2 free throws coming up here for number 7, Johnny Roberts, captain of the.
Oh, he had a Skinny Fizz this morning. Good man.
Captain of the first, and
the first. How many are there?
I'm guessing there's quite a few basketball teams.
Okay.
Well, breaks a bit early. Yes, got there by Amy Jo. She just manages to.
Oh, wow.
That'll be waved off.
Oh, okay.
It's a close one, Hamish. 34-31. No teams using their timeouts just
yet. I see Kevin's actually not looking very happy now. He's signaling. He's talking to his players, probably, saying, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, what are you doing? Indeed, as Onslow have the ball, and they can try and work something here. Just maybe get a 2-for-1 going. And as Alex hits that one, that's a huge one.
Yeah.
That's a necessary shot. Well, it takes Onslow back into the lead by 1 point.
Here we go. No, I should find out what Mr. Mullet's name is. Hold on.
Yeah, while you do that, I'm going to do everything else that's required in this game.
It's Lachlan Connell, isn't it?
Oh, there's a big block there.
Oh, here's Lachlan.
Is he Lachlan?
Yep, number 6, Hutt Valley High.
Awesome to see as it looks like we're going into this game with a 35-34 to Hutt Valley. And again, Hamish, we'll be back after the break.
We'll be right back.
And we're back here at the Triple Threat Summer Series. Halftime score, 35-34 to Hutt Valley. Hamish, what are your thoughts? And keep doing this while I change the batteries in this microphone.
All right, look, it's there's 1 point in it, and I reckon Kevin and his Onslow team are gonna they're gonna really step up. I reckon Sean McAndrews is the player to look out for in this quarter, as I've said every quarter, but he is the star player today.
Yeah, look, I 100% agree with you. I think we're actually on course for an absolute cracker of a game.
We most certainly are. It's been pretty close. I mean, come on, there's a point in it. It is anyone's game.
Yeah, absolutely. It is anyone's game, and it's looking like it's going to be an absolute banger for the rest of it.
will we see more of Lachlan Connell in the third quarter?
I sure hope so. And another person you need to look out for is actually Tice from Hutt Valley High. He's really onto it, and he's looking like he's going to provide a lot more entertainment throughout this one.
Absolutely. Look, I just want to hear a brief opinion from our senior tactician Dylan DeVries, so I'm just going to pass you over to him.
All right, look, I have absolutely no idea what's going on here, but who's winning? I don't know. I don't have any stats in front of me to analyse here, but I can tell you that it looks like a pretty evenly balanced game. They're both teams are going pretty hard, I reckon. Not that I've been watching.
Dylan's been actually wondering why they weren't kicking the ball, and we had to tell him, look, this is actually a game where you bounce the ball and you don't kick it.
Yeah, look, that's right. I was just really confused by all the handballs in this match of football. But, and to be fair, I also wondered why the goals were suspended from the wall. But it turns out that, look, it makes more sense that it's basketball, given there's big baskets hanging off the wall. So, speaking of baskets, here comes one. Oh, and they missed. Wow, would you look at that?
Thank you for that, Dylan. Look, that was excellent. He's also wondering why there's no batsman around. Also,
yeah, that's true. I was confused why the goalies didn't have bats, but it turns out it's not hockey either. So, I'm a bit lost, really. A little bit distracted.
advise anyone in Thorndon to visit the New World.
Oh, I'm going to tell you something that's going to absolutely throw you off this pattern. We actually had the microphones disabled for the for that quarter. How terrible is that? So when I was actually turning down the sound on the other remote system, I was actually turning it down on our remote system.
What a disaster! So basically, no one's been listening to us.
Pretty much.
Okay.
I mean, no one would probably listen to us anyway. To be perfectly
We basically
honest.
spent 10 minutes talking about Kevin from Onslow and also how great Skinny Fizz is, and that was basically summed up.
Yeah,
quarter.
that's a pretty good sum up of the quarter.
Senior tactician Dylan DeBrez ordered himself a variety pack of Skinny Fizz and applied his SS20 discount code to get 25% off. So that went down to $12.75.
Yeah, no, I'm a bit embarrassed about that. You know, we should have been better, and we will be better next time.
Absolutely, people want to hear us.
Well, they want to hear about the Skinny Fizz. That's the main thing.
Yeah, Skinny Fizz.
As I'm frantically trying to connect to the computer downstairs to can help the music situation out, which seems to be a bit of a problem at the moment. I probably don't actually have something working. So Bronk Rankin Pierce comes up and he'll lay that one up, and Onslow just creeping up their lead ever so slightly.
Just a bit of a birthday shout out to our commentator Millie Mackey, who could join us today. She's getting it up in lively in Auckland.
Yeah, again, happy birthday to her. You know, it's good that her birthday falls as that shot goes in. Look, Onslow are just ever sleeping up their lead as we're last shot of the third quarter here. Her commitment just as Besser puts one up, and he'll take that. It'll be a 3-pointer, and this will be the last shot of the quarter for Onslow.
Yep. Amy is going to blow the whistle.
Yeah, there we go.
Yay!
That'll be the end of the third quarter, 54-44 to Hutt Valley High.
See, that's opened up now.
And Hamish, it looks like we might have to stay on during this quarter time.
Okay, absolutely. Look, Kev's got a smile on his face, and rightly so. His team's 10 points up.
We're not that bad anymore.
Yeah, I completely agree with you, Hamish. It's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll.
So, who do you see stepping up from Hutt Valley High to get this game back in control?
It's a big question, and I can't actually give you an answer because I can't actually remember the question you asked me.
Look, I'm looking at number 4. I can't. Oh gosh, the Connell brothers. They're going to do it.
You reckon the Connell brothers will take this one out?
Absolutely.
Yeah, look, I'm on the same road as you. It's a real matter of who's going to take this one out and who really has the ability to
who wants it more?
Yeah, who wants it more? And as we forget to put on the music again, look, the world's just so busy at the moment.
Summer series is not as easy as the folks at home think, especially it's a small team at the moment, isn't it?
Well, after we did have a team of about 3 here until a wheel seemed to have fallen off a car and gone 30 metres up a tree. That's the problem, and when you don't have the amount of people that should be here, it gets a bit tough.
Yep, I'm with you on that. But the competition over the years has increased, dramatically in terms of what we live stream every game, a website, live stats, a commentary team. This is top level college sport basketball.
Oh, you can't beat it, and it's like what you're seeing is a big production of people, and you're not just getting basketball. You're getting everything. You're getting your stats. You're getting your
there's a lot of
everything.
There is work done all year to provide you with great coverage of the Summer Series 2020.
Yeah, we're just about to start the fourth quarter here with Onslow just ahead, 54-47. As you see Big Tom Groff across the screen,
Yep.
actually commentating us giving us a bit of smack on the commentary.
Have we had a bit of criticism from him, have we?
Yeah, no, we discussed it. He didn't like the constant talk of Skinny Fizz.
Well...
Which means he probably needs one himself.
Too right, given it is possibly the best beverage that you can obtain at the moment. I don't know what he's on about.
Yeah, look, Kev's been one of the more exciting parts of this game.
No, he's probably my man of the match, Kev, because he looks happy, and when he smiles, I smile.
That's lovely as a shot goes begging for Hutt Valley. And another turnover here. This game is getting physical. But they just managed to get out of trouble here as Alex brings that ball up to the right-hand side. He's quite good at his ball handling, good old Alex. Here he goes, he drives in, finds a man in the corner, brings it back up the top to number 10 to number 20. I've got absolutely no idea who it is because I can't see the score sheet at the moment. Flings one up and they'll get the ball back, but hammered in, and Alex again tossed that one down.
Do you see any sort of Skinny Fizz giveaways coming along at all? In the near future? Perhaps a variety pack for someone listening into the commentary?
Look, we absolutely do, and as the time progresses, we'll have more giveaways, mainly heading towards finals. True.
That's
going to be the absolute pinnacle of where everything will go. We'll have loads of Skinny Fizz to give away. Yep. Obviously, our Skinny Fizz man of the match is Alex lays one up, and Onslow extend their lead by 9. Look, it's what it is, and during this final series, you want to be there for the 5 finals matches. The 2, 3rd, and 4th, which is always exciting to watch. They'll be stronger than ever this year. As shot goes begging, they'll get the offensive board and can't get it in.
There was Brock there, Brock?
No, Brock's number 13.
Oh, okay.
That's all right. But during that final series, absolutely, you want to be there because, there's challenges match as well. It's a pretty strong lineup. As number 21, Alex is appealing for foul there.
Kev looks quite happy with himself there. He's smiling, and now I'm smiling.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you're on Team Kev there. Just a bit of buzzing going on in the stadium. Hopefully we can get that fixed up.
Yeah.
As this ball comes in. Passed across to number 14.
Here's 21. Onslow.
Jacob again. We don't have
Jacob,
last
no
name
surname.
for Jacob. Is turnover there for number 14 being Tyrone. Big putback. Tried to do the dual team putback with 2 players.
There we go.
20 passes off and Lachlan can't just.
Yeah.
He seems to pass it to Kev. Look, Kev wants to get involved, doesn't he?
Yeah, Kev's bloody great, but he's not a player.
Yeah, look, I'd want Kev on my team.
So would I. No, he's excellent. He's smiling, he's happy, and I would be too if my team was 11 points up.
7 minutes to go here, and as a turnover ball, it looks like he's just playing football there as he kicks it over the line. But
yeah, look, Dylan's just got quite excited because he always thought this was a game of football. So, Dylan, how are you finding the game going into the final quarter?
Look, I mean, as I say, it's a pretty interesting game. Everyone's sort of, I don't know, that obviously the other team's up 11 points, but there's still the losing team still, battling it out pretty hard, trying to catch up. But I'm not sure they will in the next 6.5.
And do you know who the winning team is?
Yep, that would be Onslow College.
Well done. I'm impressed you got that. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I'm impressed he actually knows what Onslow College is, being Dylan and paying absolutely no attention to anyone.
Just seeing Kev have a look at the on-screen graphic up there with the score on it. That looks really nice. That triple threat summer series score.
Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it because it was something that took me, like I said, about 4 hours to produce. As they play the ball around again.
Yes,
Finlay. Straight into contact and he'll get the foul.
Yes, Finlay. Number 10.
As they brings him as as number 13 Finlay Cross will come back into the game.
Yep, and that was Matthew Dawson there before. Matthew Dawson to take the free throw. Didn't have a skinny fizz, and you see what happens.
Yeah, look, that is a problem when there's not enough skinny fizz going on. Then something will happen.
Yep.
Speaking of skinny fizz, again, remember use SS2020 for a 25% discount. What you're going to do is Hutt Valley.
Yeah, so your 12 pack's going to go down to $12.75.
Yeah, your full pack,
sorry.
Well,
Sorry, a bit off there.
I think there's actually a bit more. I think there's about 12 in there, but we'll have to check it out because I don't think it's that expensive. I think it's the 12 pack. We'll have to double check. We'll
get Dylan on.
That,
senior tactician is going onto the website.
Dylan does, has, like we said, we did check his browsing history last year.
And that's scary.
Cross gets that one off. And, we checked it and he, in his online shopping centres, and we saw AliExpress, PB Tech and Skinny Fizz, so it's not like he hasn't ordered there before.
Yeah, too right. Variety pack, tell us about that, Don.
So you get can't decide between the lemony zing, the lime squeeze, or streak of raspberry. Try our mixed pack of 4 times lemon, 4 times lime, and 4 times raspberry. Made in New Zealand with fruit extract and sparkling water. It's a 12 pack of 330ml cans, and with your special SS20 discount code, it is only $12.75.
25% off. Isn't that incredible? 12
That's
can.
awesome.
That is $1 a can. $12.75 you're looking at for the 12 pack.
Yeah, I think that's excellent, and that's really something that we need, as well as just like that 1 pointer there from Hutt Valley, which is what they need to take the score down to 10. They're 10 down with 5 to go.
10 down, yeah. Kev, unsurprisingly, looking quite chuffed himself.
It's quite relaxed, isn't it?
Yeah, he is. He's
Travel called barefoot. Onslow, and that will help Hutt Valley's cause.
Travel. So isn't that when you kind of move around a bit?
Yeah, do too many steps.
And you don't bounce it enough.
Yes. Hutt Valley
Bounce the ball.
take it up, and Connell has this one. He's just playing a bit of an ISO there. That'll be foul on that play.
Yeah, I was going to say, foul on 12 white.
Bob White, well, I'm glad you've got that sorted because, again, I'm not too sure.
Yeah, just a foul there on George McCauley.
George Ezra. 8 Connell just lays that one up, and that will help their lead. It'll take down to 8.
Yep. Connells are the players that I see kind of getting this game back in control, but we're still looking at an 8-point game.
Big 3 up there.
Oh!
And Connell will get that rebound as he brings this one back up. There's a steal there and fast break here.
There we go. This is a chance. And that lead is just opened back up again.
Look, I won't be surprised if we see a timeout coming in the next few plays here.
Is that from Hutt Valley High?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
They're a bit down. They need to.
They
bring
are.
the tactics back into.
No, you're right. Yep.
As Turner will shoot that one and can't get on to drop. And again, we were talking about the rims and how they've got a bit of a
Lean in
3 to 4 degree angle to them. That's not what you want.
Well, I mean, it can't be an excuse for the result of the match. Well, at the end of the day, it's for both teams, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. We'll have to ask Kev on that one.
Yeah, Kev's clapping away there. Yep. There you go.
Just a jump shot in the middle of the key.
Absolutely right. 12-point game now. 64-52.
A bit of a foul there. That will be another one on Hutt Valley. But we haven't actually seen a timeout this game.
Ah. Or maybe Kev should just call one for the boys.
Yeah, I think Kev should call one just
for a laugh,
just
for a corridor. Amy Jo is holding up one finger. What does it mean?
I hope so. Test it out. Hopefully we'll have some subs here.
Oh.
What have we got? School bench just double checking a few things.
Connell's back on.
Yeah, well, we've got a habit of just saying names we know.
Yes, well he is. Number 6. Lachlan Connell back on for Hutt Valley High.
As Onslow just need to keep their momentum going.
They do. They're playing a good game of basketball right now.
Still be down by 10, and we've got 3.5 minutes left.
Yep. I think if Hutt Valley High fail to put some points on the board in the next minute, this is probably Onslow's game, isn't it?
Yeah.
Kev's actually decided to sit down now because he looks pretty happy and quite confident, and rightly so.
Yeah, look, we need to start a Kev cam, actually.
A Kev cam.
Kev cam would be awesome, but we can't just focus on Kev because we do have a
We
game
can. He's my man of the match.
We do have a game to still play.
Can Kev just be in the next game anyway?
Yeah, we'll ask Kev and see if he wants to coach an all-star team.
Or he's
Challenges.
possibly going to
He could have a
join the
run.
tactician team with Dylan DeBrez.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd be very interested in that.
Yeah. Dylan just saying something a little bit controversial over
Yeah, we
here.
can hear him through the headphones. He's still
Yeah,
down there, so I'm sure a lot of
he's-
people are looking at him,
Yeah.
wondering what he's laughing about.
Yeah, exactly. He looks quite chuffed with himself, even though he's got a rubbish car.
Yeah, there's another turnover there for Onslow. Hutt Valley have the chance to bring some points back, and big layup, and not given by the officials.
There we go. Look. So I wonder why Kev's decided to take Matthew Dawson off, number 10. Because he's been,
Has he been awesome, has he?
I think he's been pretty skinny for awesome.
Well, we do like an awesome skinny fizz.
Yeah,
that
we
is
do.
something that we approve of here at the Newlands Arena.
For the folk that are just listening in to hear Ryan's crossover, which is probably quite a few because he's a fantastic gentleman to listen to, when can we expect to have him join in?
Look, we might be looking at something a bit later on in the piece, just because he's a bit, being in Otago, it's a bit busy to cross down to him because obviously we need flights here just to be able to cross down to him on the court. But
And we can confirm to fuel his addiction for skinny fizz, he's actually been ordering it to his hall of residence, and apparently, rumour has it, he's got the whole of Carrington College obsessed with skinny fizz.
Now that's something that I like to see. Carrington down there just want some of the fizz.
Yeah.
There's another turnover for Onslow, and this game is just getting ever so closer.
It is. And Kev has now decided to take a step up, and he is a little bit more animated now, perhaps a little bit worried.
Well, I mean, it's an 8-point lead with 2 minutes to go. If anyone should be worried, it should be Kev.
Yep, and look, we've got Stella, who was our Summer Series photographer, and if you want to have a look at the shots that she's been taking, head over to the Summer Series Instagram page.
Absolutely, you don't want to miss it. She's been a wildly great asset to the team in the way that she's been helping us out and getting the real feel of the competition as the first one's made for Connell.
Here's number 8.
Connell.
Free through? Yeah, the Connell brother. His brother is number 6 as well.
Is that Lachlan?
Yeah, Lachlan is number 6.
Bessa comes back in, actually.
Ah, yes. Now,
well, we're 6 points.
Yeah.
We've got 6 points in it. It's still very doable.
It's a cracking game.
Very doable. There's a turnover there for Hutt Valley, and Onslow will try and struggle to bring the ball down, but foul's called.
Yeah, I've got to say, that's going to be that could be quite a significant moment in the quarter.
Yeah, well, that was a big foul call there.
Yeah.
There's time going off the clock when there shouldn't be. Yeah, Alex brings that one up. He gets that strip, and one.
Oh, yeah, there we go. That could be quite a big moment in that game, really.
That looks like that could be the moment of the game.
Yeah, I reckon you're right. That is, all.
Yeah, no, that's a great play there from Ryan, and that will definitely help secure the game for,
There we go.
for Onslow. He can sink this one, and it manages just to get the roll on them. And they're up by 8 again. Is it 9? I couldn't tell you. This ball's passed up there to Bessa, and Bessa just manages to flick it away. Taken there by EJ Reid, and he's been a big part of this game in terms of rebounding efforts, and looks like Finlay cross will just put the
So that'll do the
just
game.
put the icing on the
Absolutely.
on the cake.
Yep,
Got
Kevin.
about 54 seconds left to go.
Kevin looking fairly smug over there on the touch line, isn't he?
Yeah, look, Kevin should be. His team have performed, and Onslow have a very nice score of 69-58.
Any chance we could cut to the Kev cam, because we know everyone wants to see him. He has been the man of the match.
Yeah, Skitty first man of the match. Got to be Kev.
Yeah.
As Onslow will try and draw the clock out here. Lays it up, and that's got to do it.
That'll do it.
71-58,
Yep.
and what was something that we thought the game would be a bit more in the hands of a closer game, but Onslow have just done really well just to stretch this lead out and really give it to
Absolutely
give it to
is.
Hutt
Looking
Valley.
like Hutt Valley High could change the momentum, but
I couldn't quite hear you, Hamish. What was that? We got 12 seconds left in the game, and
12 seconds.
Onslow have this one in comfortable wraps. As Besser will should have the last shot of the game
too
here.
right.
If they decide to, or if they're able to shoot the ball. And that will be it
Not
there
looking
from the competition down south. And the final score here, 71-58 to Onslow. Hamish, final thoughts?
Look, it was looking like Hutt Valley High could take it in the fourth quarter. It looked like the momentum was shifting, but Onslow put in a good effort in the end, and fairly comfortable win. Kev looks happy.
Yeah, as long as Kev's happy, I'm happy, and this is me, Hamish Bone, and myself, Liam Collins, and that is us here from the Summer Series Round 1. Join us again at 3 o'clock for Hiratonga taking on Kapiti. We'll see you soon.
Matua.